Dick Vitale with Armen and Levack. Thanks to McLean Food Service on 104.5 The Team. And Dickie V, you called the game last night for ESPN International. Take us to your seat last night in Indiana. How was it?
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. The intensity, the emotion was unbelievable. And I'll never forget one of the key sequences of the game. 48-39, Duke is down 9, Okafor in foul trouble, Winslow in foul trouble. They're on the ropes. Coach K, who doesn't like to call timeouts, calls a TO, baby, calls a timeout, and Grayson Allen, a star was born right in front of our eyes. That kid is going to be a star at Duke. He put on an incredible show. Really, I thought carried the club to where they got in the game, and then it was the Tyus Jones show. Tyus was absolutely sensational in the second half. 19 points, and what a job he did. In fact, all the freshmen scored every point. They scored every point in the second half were scored by the freshmen. 37 points.
Dickie V, years and years down the road, when you think back to this tournament, what's the one thing that's going to stick out in your memory?
Well, you know, the year in Kentucky, the year of chasing perfection with all young kids, and how ironic it is that in a year in Kentucky, with all their diaper dandies, Duke stands tall, and they ride the shoulders of their diaper dandies. I mean, that really is an amazing story. I mean, a Duke basketball team, I don't think when they lost to Miami, North Carolina State, and lost in that sequence, I don't think anybody was thinking national championship. And here they are, Mike Krzyzewski, with his 5th title. An incredible career he's had.
You compared Coach K to John Wooden on Twitter. I know you got a lot of colorful feedback. We heard you this morning on Mike and Mike. In your mind, Coach K is the best, is better than John Wooden.
Well, you know, I love John Wooden. I was the first recipient of the Pyramid of Success Award, and certainly what Coach Wooden has achieved, I respect so much and admire. But I look at the total resume. You know, I don't look at it, Armen and Levack, like a lot of people. They just measure it in terms of national titles. Well, the eras were different. In those days, you know, 32 teams. You win one game, you're in the round of 16. In those days, you played in the West. You played all teams from the West. They didn't have teams all over the country like you have now. And the balance, the one and done. I think the eras are totally different. And then you look at the total resume. Who has more wins? Coach K. Not even close. Who has won more games in the NCAA tournament? Coach K. Who has won gold medals? I mean, look at the resume. I don't just look at the titles. And I tell you, when I look at my resume, and I respect anyone that would say Coach Wooden, I admire and I respect that decision. But why can't they respect my decision? Mine is Coach K.
Dickie V, one other thing. I mean, when you look at this game, all we're hearing about are referees this, referees that. Should they be half the topic they are right now?
You know, I really think it's overdone. I think we sit it anytime we want. You can pick all the fault and blame the referees. What about the Duke driving game? What about Jones, Allen, and Winslow attacking the rim in the second half, going to the basket? I mean, the referees didn't really factor in Decker going 0 for 6 shooting threes. I mean, come on now. You want to sit and blame the refs? I mean, I can see frustration on the part of Bo Ryan and his kids, and I love Bo. Bo's a terrific coach, should be in the Hall of Fame. But I think sometimes people out there, if you're not a lover of a certain team, you're going to sit and make excuses, alibis, and really, I think the bottom line is you tip your hat to the winner, you congratulate them, and you move on. Because really, I don't know. I thought these 3 guys, they earned the right to blow the whistle in a championship game. They were charted, evaluated, and they did the best job they can. I mean, it's a difficult game to blow a whistle in a game like that.
We've been honored to have Dick Vitale with us. Thanks to McLean Food Service throughout the NCAA tournament. Dickie V, this has been so fun for us, and more than anything as well, it's been great spreading your message to help support the V Foundation. You can find all the information online, dickvitaleonline.com. Get that raffle ticket for the Mercedes-Benz 2015. It looks awesome. Autographed book. All the money goes to the V Foundation. Dickie V, did I get it all, baby?
Hey, I'll tell you one thing, man. I really appreciate being on with you guys because both you, Armen and Levack, are so well prepared. Have great questions, and I've enjoyed sharing a moment with you guys. It's been a tough day. I got in about 5 in the morning. I've done Mike and Mike. I've done Lupica's show. I'm going to see the women's game tonight. I'm going to go see Gino Armiyama. I mean, are you kidding me? Going for his 10th title. You talk about the greatest of all time on the sidelines. You got to start talking about Gino. I mean, that's unbelievable how dominant they've been. They're taking on my daughter's school, the Irish tonight, Notre Dame. My wife and I and buddies are going up to the game, and I want to get a little nap right now. So I'm going to get a TO, baby. Get them go to DickVitaleOnline.com, and it can help me donate some money if they can help me in pediatric cancer to help kids battle that disease.
Dickie V, we love you. Don't be surprised if we bother you during the summer to talk some baseball.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I love baseball.